Cappy, cappy. I think we were at Indianapolis. Uh-oh. What the hell happened there? That was weird. Did we leave out of here? Shit, I can't remember where we were. Let me start it up. Can't remember where we were. I want to say Indy, but then again, I think I might have flown out of here. Oh, we're down at Mike 88. Mike 88. Oh, no. I don't know if I'll be able to start my... I don't know if I'll be able to start my flight there. Oh, maybe it will.
Hello, Captain. Nice to see you again. Let's go. Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Oh, we got to start the FSU IPC. is. There we go. Oh, Slant Alpha's starting right now, too. Let's see where we're going to fly to. That's 300 miles. That's a 2-hour flight. We'll go to Hotlanta. Let's see where the bodies go. Wait a minute. We got 3 bodies we could take to Hotlanta with 579. What was that box haul? Ooh. It's too much weight. Or is it? No, we're in the bigger airplane. Damn, that might be the trip. Let's see what the Fragile Cargo says. Destination. Ooh. Let's bring the boxes in. Let's bring the time in. Go by destination. Atlanta looks like, oh. So we got 3 to Atlanta. That's the ones right there. Yeah, that's some money.
Transporter from dispatch. It's a sensitive cargo mission today. When you check the payload in the flight plan, please release the parking brake to start. Transporter from dispatch. Loading sensitive cargo. Please stand by.
All right, let's get our weight and balance set up.
Transporter from dispatch. It is passenger mission waiting for you. The boarding will start as soon as you are at the boarding parking. Transporter, boarding has started.
Nashville to Atlanta. Let's see, what's our speed going to be? About 150. Be $1.15. All right, 52.15 is what we need on the weight. So 52.15. Minus 200 equals that. Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do 5 at 1,000 and 1 at 15. So we'll go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we make this one 15. And then we make this one 0. Make this one 0. We can make this 5, maybe 515. Oops. And then we'll make this one 500. How's that? All right, and then fuels is missing payload. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Mess that up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Payload matching. We're heavy. What's the wind out here? What's the wind in Nashville? 130 at 4. All right, that's good. All right, let's see if we can get her started. All right, let's put this on. Bring these up. Let's turn on ground power. Right boost pump on. Mesh running. Right primer. Let's get these up. Oh, fuel gauges. That's right. There we go. There we go. She start? What am I doing wrong? There we go. Oop. Oh, they didn't start. The fuck, man. Get that up. This is embarrassing. I thought I had it figured out. Wait a minute. No, that's on. Oh, wait a minute. That's not on, dummy.
You're good to go.
Jesus
Contact
Christ.
the tower for clearance.
They have my magnetos on. Estupido. Alrighty. Interface problem. Problem with the interface between the chair and yoke. All right. Short runway. Heavy load. I'm scared. Fuck, we got crosswind too. Come back. Come back. We're gonna use all the grass. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was horrible takeoff.
Pilot from dispatch. Fly safe.
It's been a cluster. We're gonna go right over Nashville. Such an embarrassment. That was bad. That was very bad. It was bad circumstances. I took that flight into that little tiny fucking piece of shit speck on the ground. Let's start with this. Uh, 116.9. Coming out of Nashville. 114.1. 147. Just past the VOR. Gonna be in the soup. So we got 186 miles. We're gonna earn like $170,000. Maybe more. 178,000. That's almost $1,000 a mile. What altitude want to go out? Let's go up to 9,000 maybe. Look at that. That does change it. Now behave yourself. We want to go climb. Goonie birds in the mist. We got a wind blowing from the west here. Try to get this needle to center at 147 or 142. We want 147. So we're gonna fly to the right, about a 160 heading, and hopefully bring that needle in. We're only 12 miles from Nashville. Hey, look, we're picking up Atlanta already, 174 miles. We're going to fly outbound off the Nashville for a little while, though. Try to seat like that. Actually, probably uncomfortable as fuck. Oh, look, blue sky finally busted out a little bit. Let's steer 155 and see if that holds. Still here, Danny? I went through the fucking kidney stone ringer last night. The shitty weather all the way through. Even down at Hot Atlanta, they got a 2300 broken. I might have to go out and get on a localizer. One 40 at 6, so they'll be landing to the east. At 155, heading seems to be holding, so wind correction's working. I'll go ahead and put it on, well, yeah, let's put on VR hold. See what happens. I don't know if it took. Maybe we'll leave it on heading hold. Let's see what the there's no rain out there, just clouds. Got rain down at the Gulf, Texas, Louisiana. And then the Floridas. Oh, up there in Chicago and northern Indiana here, they got some in the Kankakee. Got some weather up there. What do they call them for? No tornadoes. I got tornadoes over here. No tornadoes there. No tornadoes there. Any tornadoes down here? Tornadoes hail to 3-inch. Wonder if our no, it doesn't look like our storm chasers are streaming. It's probably too late anyway. I always kind of like Smash Mouth. That's the music you can't hear if you're watching the VOD. Didn't that dude die this last year? Let's look it up. Acute liver failure, Steve Harwell. 56. God damn it. Alcohol abuse. Oh. We can just typey chat. Do, 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 ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom. One 116.9. Let's switch over. Oh shit! Is that DME only? That might be DME only. Because I got no OBS off that. I think it's DME only. Ah, damn it. Well, we shall go to Rome. Rome is 115.4. Yeah, we got Rome. And then Atlanta was, what did I say it was? 116.9. So we'll go ahead and pop that on there. $60 miles from Rome. Still doesn't work? All right, then. Yeah, you can type. You can type on the computer and watch on your tablet. You know, if that music's too loud, I'll turn it down. Oops. Shoot, buddy. Arnab, 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 Arnab. All the arrivals fucking Arnab. Ugh, sad. So sad. Let's look at the port diagram here. Holy moly. All right, then. Let's see. That's 8 left. Right. 5 by 5. Right. So do we want... Let's see what the localizer to 8 left looks like. $22 miles out. All right, let's establish. Let's see, that would be. That looks like a good spot. Gotta get us out there far enough to hit it. Uh, I'm sorry, man. I went through the ringer yesterday with a kidney stone. Still haven't passed it yet. I don't think it was down as far as I thought it was, and so it decided to start moving yesterday and blocking up the passage in the ureter and backing up to my kidney and causing me all kinds of grief. It's bad enough that I went ahead and took a dose of morphine, which is a half a tablet, 7.5 milligrams, and I don't think it did anything. If it did do anything, it's like, damn, it's a good thing I took it because I was still in agony. And about time that was 6 hours after taking that, which is its dose limit, I took a naproxen, which is a basically prescription Aleve, 500 milligrams, and that's an anti-inflammatory. And because the pain was kind of subsiding, but I still had backup pain, so I think the stone had irritated my ureter, so they like swelled up. So I was just there's no urine getting by except for when the pressure would build up, and then it was able to get by it. So it was backing up in my kidney to cause that pressure, and I took that naproxen, and that opened me up, and I still haven't passed the stone, but allowed the urine to pass and took that pressure off my kidney, and I was able to sleep. And dude, I was so wore out. I went to bed at midnight. I slept 12 hours. I think I got up to pee once. So next time it starts acting up, I'm going straight to the naproxen and take that anti-inflammatory, keep things open, see what happens, and then if I need to, then if the pain gets too bad, then I can hit the morphine tablets if I need to. But I didn't feel anything from that morphine. You know how, like, I don't know if you ever had a Valium or anything like that, where you just gonna get loopy, or Percocets, where you get a little, the world's a little different. Morphine, this dosage of morphine, I don't know what the normal, pain relief dosage is. I know intravenous works rapidly. This stuff is supposed to take 30 to 60 minutes to activate, and it might have made me a little bit sleepy. I was able to lay on a hard floor, get my body in a contortion place to where I didn't have as much pain. I was able to catnap on the floor, but I felt no loopiness. I felt pretty sober. So I'm not in any pain right now, but it's just like, you just never know when it's going to start moving again. I'm ready for it to get out. Yeah, I can do that to people. I wasn't sure if I was feeling queasy from it or not. I do have some medication for nausea too, but I didn't take any of it. Um, I mean, if I had my druthers, in my experience, my limited experience from intravenous painkillers, I will opt for, if you give me my choice, I will opt for Dilaudid, which is synthetic morphine, over the regular morphine. I remember having being impressed with how well that worked. What are we, 23 miles from Rome? So when we get out of Rome, I'm self-vectoring. Here's Rome. And when we're going to depart out of Rome on the 149 radial and maybe the 150. And then we'll fly down here and we'll intercept the localizer for the runway 8 left. We may be able to get underneath the stuff before we get there. I got a letter from the IRS. They're gigging me for $157. Let's see what it is here. It's fucking bullshit. We had to pay quarterly taxes because my wife was self-employed. Nice problems to have. $157.97. Failure to pay proper estimated tax penalty. $615.23. So that was June. Yeah, that's when we didn't pay any because my wife lost her. She had her pay cut. We didn't know what was going to happen. So then we had these interest payments. So the first half of June it was $11. Second half of June was $56. Then September was $10. Into September $72. So you just carry this all the way up until we paid it off. Then it was like $7.08. So they kept charging us this 7% interest on this. Thing is it's probably cheaper paying that penalty than it would be if we had it on a credit card. If we'd paid it, because we didn't have the cash at the time, if we'd paid it on a credit card and floated that amount for that time, and then because they also charge when you pay your taxes on a credit card, they charge a processing fee, which is like $50, some shit. So I'm probably money ahead. But the shit thing is, by the end of the year, I had all the money and I paid all that back. So before tax time, we were even Steven. I actually overpaid because I got money back. Cocksuckers. I won't make that mistake again. Yeah, it's a racket. So if you do like a direct when you pay in the IRS, well, sometimes it's a percentage. Like it's like there's a base fee and then there's a percentage or whatever you got to pay if you pay through credit. There's stupid ass processing fees, and if you pay through a direct withdrawal from your checking account, there's no charge. So it's good to have the money, right? And that's how I've been paying it. And so I'll have to log in and pay that $157. So yeah, I've done because we got to pay quarterlies, and like I said, it's always direct withdrawal, so routing number and shit, and your account number. I've almost got it memorized. Nope, no Hootie. Hootie's not allowed. Fuck Hootie. Don't care for this one either. There we go. Death and taxes. Well, it's like, my wife's a freelancer, and what's funny is the lessons that freelancers learn, which she's on on the Reddits and stuff for freelance writers and things like that, and they all learn these hard lessons. The first lesson they learn is, what? I have to pay taxes on this money that comes into my account? Yes, you do. And then the next thing they learn is oh, I got to pay quarterlies. So how do I do that? And then you better be in the ballpark. I've got a spreadsheet now that calculates it. So whatever my wife makes, whatever she makes a month, if she goes last year, it was after a certain point, it was all pretty stable, and now she's fluctuating. She's make a little more now, so she's fluctuating. So it's like, give me the numbers, put them in. This is what I need for taxes, and she sends me every month. She sends me money over to my account, so I can, because the mortgage comes out of my account and the taxes come out of my account. I think she makes enough where we could probably save some money on taxes if she's a LLC, but if she changed to an S corp, then and made herself an employee. Although it's a little bit of a pain in the ass because you got to have some more money overhead in the account, but paid herself a wage out of there or a dividend type thing, then it would be, she would pay less in Social Security tax, because right now we have to pay all the Social Security tax. I don't think it works that way. The best you can do, if you got a cash only business, I mean, or mostly cash business, that's how you make money without paying taxes. But you better pay some taxes. Can't be depositing that money. It's like if you found, like, imagine if this is the old, the daydream, right? What would you do? And they kind of covered it in the Netflix show Ozark. What would you do if you found a satchel with $1 million in it? £1 million, right? You can do shit with it, because and keep it all, because if you go and deposit it, or you go buy go pay cash for a car or something like that, or go buy a house, we're going to pay cash. Oh, here, there, bong bong bong, all the alarms going to go off. The tax man's going to come crawl up your ass with a microscope. So if you found a bag with $1 million in it, drug money, whatever, you got a lifetime supply of gas and groceries. I guess you could go slow buy some crypto. at a crypto exchange and hope they don't go under and steal your lot. I used to have a guy that mowed my grass, and I'd pay him in cash. He didn't say anything about it. I didn't say anything about it. I just said, I just know that if I pay him in cash, he's got the option to do what the hell he wants with it. It's not my business. Now this could get tricky. I need to get locked on a heading. How many miles is that to that point? 36 miles. I probably need to start descending. What was that localizer frequency? 109.3. I don't know if it's got a DME on it or not. Surely it has DME. Damn, that wasn't bad. 19.99, 35 bucks or 35 pounds an hour. Fuck yeah. Okay, so I think if we hold this heading, that's going to get us out there. So let's change to 109.3. Double check that for the localizer frequency, 109.3. Switch that over. Final approach course is 095. There we go. Although I don't know how many miles. Let's go back to that. There we go. So that'll give us our miles from Rome, and we should intercept at about 36 miles from Rome. Actually, we should stop at 5. Nah, fuck it. We're going down to 3. There we go. Hey, look, we got a. We're getting a localizer. What I say it was? 36 miles. 36 miles. Yeah. I mean, that's the way it is with my wife and the freelance job, man. You know, you just never know. Somebody could, you know, the golden goose, the basket, whatever, you know, cornucopia. Um, Contract work can dry up. I've gotten a little nostalgic for for working. Actually, I was thinking about like the days back in college when you were, you know, you're working a shit job, a McJob someplace, you know, and you fucking put your time in. You come home in the evening, fucking watch TV, eat pizza, drink beer, whatever, and just go. Gotta go back out tomorrow and do it again. Well, I think the ideal situation for a married couple. This is just my opinion from my experience and observation that you need one person, one half of the marriage, right? Half the household work in the public sector, the other half work in the private sector. So you need somebody working for something that's inherently governmental, whether it's school, you know, school teacher, uh, police officer, firefighter, even medical, you know, like nurse or doctor or something like that. Um, Something that carries benefits and a retirement pension, and then the other individual work in the private sector. We down to 3,000 yet? No, almost. Paying attention. I gotta watch. How come those are both the same? Oh, that's right, because they're located at the same fucking place. Ha! Shit. I meant to have that on Rome. What is Rome? 115.4. 32, and I need at 36. Oh shit. We gotta make a turn here. Let's turn that shit off. All right. We're hand flying, boys. How you gonna hold your heading? 095, you don't know where the fuck it is. What's our altitude? 4,000? I'm only smart compared to some. There's other areas that I'm pretty fucking dumb in. So, it's all relative. But thank you. Just remember, man, a hobby should be uplifting. The bottom drop out of us here. Oh, fuck, I just blew right through it. This is hard with this instrumentation. This is a bitch. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Oops, we climbed up. Okay, there we go. All right. So we're crossing back over. Fuck, where can we step down? Oh, how many miles out are we? 15.2. Trim up. Let's just get her level at 3. Trim out. Okay. All right, here she comes. She's coming back. So let's go catch her. Let's go catch her. She's coming. She's coming. Hold your altitude. Swing it over. Swing it over. Let's get our head in here. All right. Oops. There we go. Bring it back. Hell, I think I see the airport out there. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and fly these instruments. See it do our best. That localizer won't come down to meet us until we're about 7.4 away. We're 13 away, so we got another 6 miles to go for the glide. Or I mean the glide slope, not the localizer. Before the glide slope comes down to greet us. Let's go right. Come up. There we go. So here's the bracket for my heading. Here's the OBS, the ILS gauge. So we're going to bring it back, keeping our altitude. My kingdom for an HSI. All right. Let's just be a little bit off to the right. I think we got a right crosswind, a little bit of right crosswind. Have you in radar contact and you're looking good. Worst fucking line ever. Die Hard 2. Guess we could fly it visually from here. Since I can pretty much see the runway. Hold your localizer, jackass. You're going to get in the way of that 737 that's coming up off your right. And now I need to make a very soft landing because we have breakable shit on board. If I make a smooth landing and don't break anything, we stand to make a lot of money on this flight. 170,000. What's our wind? 1307, so it's not a bad crosswind. We ought to be able to grease it. Oh, look, there's a glide slope. Neat. The question is if we can slow it up now. Hey, the Yogi. We're coming into Atlanta. Runway 8 left. Now we're below the glide slope. Let's try to get slowed up. We want to make a smooth landing. We got a NeoFly cargo on board. We got some sensitive cargo. And a couple passengers, a few passengers. But we need a smooth landing so we don't break anything. I've tried the 4-try motor a little bit. It's a bitch though because you got to set up that third prop or third throttle. In my way. Okay, we got our 90 mile an hour. Feeling pretty good. Throttles are still in a little bit. It's just a little bit of crosswind. Getting a little high, so we'll back the throttles off here. Increase the rate of descent. Back up for the 90. Pull the throttles all the way. There we go. Little trim, little trim. Got a little bit of throttle in there right now. Alright, it's a big runway, so don't flare too soon. You're going to look closer than what you are. Alright, here we go. Throttle's off. Easy, 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 easy.
You greased that landing.
Oh.
Ace.
Oh, yes.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Fuck. Don't run it. 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 Easy. 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 She's squirrely. Woo. It looks at that first touchdown. Taxi speed. No, you gonna gig me 30, saying I taxi speed is 30 knots when I'm on the runway? I hate that. .48 feet per minute on the touchdown speed. Hey, I'll be able to read here now because I had to. I had a vital operation going on, man. I was in a critical phase of flight. Couldn't read the chat. We're getting ready to clean up. I see a delta tail over there. All right.
Transporter. Disembarking of passengers can begin.
Continue, please. All righty. IRLATC, what day stands out above everything? You must have some crazy days. God, I don't know.
Transport from dispatch. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done.
No, that's fine, man. That American man we got the brother love, man.
You can start your engine now.
Is she breaking your balls because she's pissed about it? Chatting with a 24-year-old single mom. What? Yogi, the girl you've been seeing for over years on a plane back to Slovenia, you get you one of them Eastern European girlfriends, man? Is that only Eastern European girlfriends.com? Whoa. Yeah, I remember there was a tennis player girl from when I was in college. We went to school, got some kind of scholarship or something. She was for like Swedish. It's like, that's weird. Hot damn, we got $841,000. I had to think about the ATC thing. I mean, it depends on how dark you want to go. So much of ATC is flush and dump, man, or dump or pump and dump. You know, it's pump and dump. You know, there were fatalities and shit. That's that shit stays with you. But it's nowhere near as bad as like fucking cops. Every cop, if you know a cop, that motherfucker's got PTSD. I guarantee it. If he's been a cop for 3 years or more. Um, people said different things about NeoFly. Like, it's kind of got like an end game to it, where if once you get to a certain level, it's kind of loses its oomph. There's but I don't fly a super lot, so it's been a gradual grind climb for me. Yeah, the dog ones are probably better than the other ones because they got specific tasks and duties, and they got a dog, you know, to go through shit with. See, what's our daily goal? We got our daily goal because we landed less than 100 feet per minute. Don't know that one. Um, so as far as like NeoFly 4, so I got my ass worked up to a DC 3, so I can carry some decent cargo, and you make some decent money. But it kind of scales like that. I don't know. When you look at plane prices, um, renting planes is the way to go starting off. Um, I'll go back and I'll probably buy. I've got enough money now. I might be able to buy a Comanche. Let's see what they got on the. Oof. Yeah, well, it's things can get weird. Even like people have, especially, I mean, depending on whether they can see you or not. If they can't see you, then it's even more. If you're just a stranger chatting at people, people have emotional affairs. Um, I've seen it in GTA 5 role play. Where you don't see the other person, you just hear their voice. And I've seen people have these fucking role play quote unquote relationships that get out of hand. Um, yeah, but if your wife doesn't like it, I wouldn't entertain it. Then there's no need to. What are you getting out of it? You know, you don't need to be. I mean, if you're, sometimes people need to be saved and they're looking for a savior, and then a dude can step in and be the savior. If that's what you're looking for, then I don't think that's conducive to your marriage relationship, because yeah, it's some 24-year-old who may not want anything to do with you or you with her, but what about the next one who's maybe 42? You know, um, so I think that would rank up in the area of inappropriateness. I'm very careful with people, um, women that I interface with online. There's lines and there's boundaries. The worst mistake a man or a woman can make at work, like when they're working jobs, is crying on the shoulder of someone of the opposite sex at work. I've seen it happen, and it ends up busting marriages. Well, you can talk to dudes. You don't have to talk to women. Some people have. You always hear these stories about people like like dudes and chicks. Like there's a chick and she's got a guy friend. Oh, he's my best friend. Is he flamboyantly gay? No, he's straight. He's not your best friend. Well, you may consider him your best friend, but he wants to have sex with you. Guys and girls cannot be friends. Same age area, right? Guys and girls cannot be friends. They can be you can be coworkers, you can be classmates, you can be acquaintances, but you can't be friends because one or the other one wants to have sex with the other. They want to take it further, or they're going to think about it. They're going to fantasize about it. I don't even dudes that I worked with. I wouldn't consider friends. Only you got to enter the friend zone with me. We got to talk on the telephone. You call me, I call you. We talk. We have common interests. We talk about things outside of work. Or text, things like that. So that's where the friend line is with me. I'll say Discord can kind of qualify as that because it's like the international telephone. Um, on whether or not I consider you a friend. Now there's friend, like life friend, and there's like internet friends, and then there's like internet acquaintances, guys, just like game friends sort of things where you just play games or whatever. Um, but I'm weird about that as far as like how I where I draw that line. Some people are very very loose with that. Oh, I thought you were my friend. No, we're coworkers. Only time you ever call me on the phone is when you have a computer problem. You're not a friend. You're a coworker. Oh well, let's go back to Jabba's. Well, we're talking about relationships right now. You don't need to be talking to a girl about relationships. Let's see. Let's fire these up. Let's look at rewards first. And then we look at see how many miles it is for given reward. Next thing we do is we come over here and we hit destination. We sort by destination and we look at the things that go to the same place. We see how much rewards they are and we see how far away they are. Right? This is how I do it when you got a big airplane. I don't have any local friends. I got a buddy from college. We still talk regular. I have a couple coworkers, old coworkers that I still talk on the phone to. Um, College buddies I talk to on the phone from time to time. Some more than others. Um, rarely do I go out, like, like go have lunch or something with somebody. I might. It's well, COVID, after COVID is just like, all that shit. I just quit doing all that shit. But um, there's one or two people in town I would go meet for lunch, like Chinese restaurant or something if they wanted to. But um, by and large, I don't do that shit. I mean, I suppose, being frank is being truthful, but it's too many. See, I got to look at the weight here too, because if the weight gets too high, then I can't double up. There's three breakable, too much weight. What the best ones are is if you get like passengers. What you need is passengers and boxes that are going the same place. If you can handle the weight, but that's not. This is too close. Yeah, my family. I think here my biggest problem with COVID. And I saw this in the beginning. During the pandemic, and this is what I saw, and this is what I thought, and I think it still holds true. Is that I think there's probably some genetic markers that can be isolated. They take a blood test and go, okay, you're more susceptible to this than these guys over here. Because my family, I had a number of people in my family. My dad, he was in his 80s. He got it a couple times, walked it off, you know. And my sisters had it, and they're in their 60s, and they walked it off, you know. Um, but then I knew other people that, or heard of other people, getting it and tanking. You have one big issue with me. Yeah. It messes with you. It's a cognitive dissonance. It's like, damn it, it's like maybe you believe, you trust me enough to like, fuck. Here's someone I know who has, 1 degree separation from somebody, a number of people who saw this weird thing that can't be explained, that the only explanation looks like this. Well, I suppose the question is, do you believe in an afterlife? Are you a dyed in the wool 100% atheist? Because if you believe that there is an afterlife, or an afterlife is possible, then that really kind of opens the door. Well, then ghosts are possible just because you don't see them all the time. I mean, you live in fucking England. Fuck. They got all kinds of ghosts over there, so we hear. It's where the history is. Well, I don't see any doubles up here, so we're going to look at the rewards and distance. Maybe we'll start by distance and we'll work our way up. Well, we're irrational beings, and maybe the world is irrational just because it doesn't fit in a fucking geometric box. I don't know. As long as it's not going to hurt you. Wait a minute. What about these two? No, that's too much weight. See, 155 miles. We're going up, aren't we? Could be. Could be living in a bad place. Yep, it could be the Truman Show, like all those flat earthers think. Those are the ones that fucking just blow my mind. They're insane. As far as I know, I'm real. But who knows? I could be a program in the Matrix. Just here to entertain you or to interact with you. Hell, you might be the only one in the universe who created this Matrix and created all the little AI things running around in here, including me, to interact with you while you're here. Oh, Natalie Imbruglia. Eight Alpha 7. Let's see where that is. Hotlanta to 8 Alpha 7. Damn it. 8 Alpha 7. Take this out. Don't need those points. Ooh, it's a place without weather. Buck 26. 239 miles. That is north of Charlotte. It's possible, but I don't think it's the truth. Because I think, therefore, I know I know you're probably not. Although you could be. Maybe you created me too. Maybe I'm a sentient being. Maybe put yourself here. What if God was one of us? Just a slob like one of us. I can't. Shot. MOB. Where's MOB at? 263 miles? That's a long trip. Let's see where that's at. M, Mike, Oscar, Bravo. Kilo, Mike, Oscar, Bravo. Put these in on. Ooh. That's asking for an ass kicking. That's heading south. So here we are in Hotlanta. If I take the Mike Oscar Bravo, that's down here, was that Mobile? Into these thunderstorms, that's asking for an ass kicking right there. Where's that? RUQ? That's northeast of Charlotte. Salisbury. Fuck, 227. We probably have a tailwind though. Yeah, sometimes. Probably better if we were stoned. Cha, if we were stoned. Is that Charlie West? CWV? CWV. Oh no, that goes southeast. That goes deeper. That's Claxton, Evans County. Let's go there. That's not that far. We'll take that one. $90,000 for $155. 4693, right? We'll take it.
Transporter from dispatch. Good morning. The sensitive cargo mission will start as soon as you get in your aircraft in the parking. Transporter from dispatch. Loading sensitive cargo. Please stand by.
1, 2, 3, 4. $493.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
How's fuel look? Top 'em off? That feels all right. Ugh. Gross, dude. You know how dumb 24-year-olds are? All right, let's see if I can. This is we're gonna start this baby up. We're gonna do it right this time. All right, bring these up, crack these, and we're gonna bring this magnetos both. That's where we made the mistake last time. I wonder if I need the ground power. Oh, ground power is on. I wonder if I never shut that off before. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just turn them both on. Mesh on. Do the right one first. All right, there's one. I think.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Mesh is off. It's there. Those are off. Do that. See how our lights are looking. I get it, man, and I understand that that surrogacy, looking for fill that surrogate daughter thing. I mean, me and this guy. All right, so here's an example, right, of a boundary. So if you have a partner in giving advice, it's better than if you're kind of doing it on the lone. So, and in 5M, right there in this 5M community I was in, kind of still am. Me and this other guy, we're same age, 55, 56 years old, and there were some females that were involved in the management and stuff of the place, and they were younger than us, 30 something, maybe 30 or whatever, but single, but they would have relationships or whatever, and we called ourselves the uncles. We would give the uncle advice, and but keep those boundaries up. And it's not like well, I'm gonna take a little. I'm gonna take a little offensive to language you use in their club class on calling her a dumbass and saying she's wasting her life. I mean, um, you know, you ain't walked in them shoes. So depending on how you're distributing advice, um, you know, and maybe you're not giving it, like you're expressing it here, but let's see, 129. That's our on course heading. I'm with Yogi on the therapy thing, man. And because I mean, it's what you went through with your daughter and shit. That's fucking, that's a horrible thing. So if you haven't talked to anybody about it, do they not have, is therapy not covered in under the your insurance or the NHS over there, whatever it's called? What's the altimeter? Altimeter is 2 9er. Is that 9 or 6? Wasn't too far off. And we want to fly 129, so let's drag this over to 1, 2, 129. Oh, look, this turn. Oops. Gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Gonna eat a lot of peaches. All right, we're gonna try and keep this thing straight as we climb out. When that tail comes up, it really gets squirrely on me. Let's see if we can manage it here. Got to work the tail. There we go. We got to do some big swings left and right. Catch it ahead of time. There we go. And then we're airborne, right? There we go. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up.
Transporter, good flight, and land softly.
There we go. Wish I had DC-3 with a modern cockpit. I need to buy... I could do that. I need to buy that Duke. You guys seen that? Just Flight has their Duke out. They got a prop and a turboprop Duke. What if there's a... wonder what the next better box hauler would be beyond the DC-3. DC-6? It's all right. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, man. 100%. You got it. You nailed it. It's kind of like that reflection projection thing. Absolutely. Good job. I might avoid things that frustrate you. Again, if it's not uplifting, it's not a good hobby. Gossip is not uplifting. It's not a good hobby, but we're so attracted to it. You know, we like the we like the nitty gritty, right? We like the tea, but it's not good for us. It's not good for other people either. Take these puppies off here. My advice to you, as it is to anybody, find something for a creative outlet. I know you do stream, which is good because that's a creative outlet. Ah, damn it. Let's go to 7. Kick that off. Kick this on. What did we say the heading was? 155. Check our speed. Descending. Let's get that rate of climb going. There, 3 degrees. That doesn't seem right. Oh, it's 129. Oops, dummy. I was looking at the miles again. Measure twice, cut once. There we go. I'm like, wait, why are we, wait. Why are we outside our thing there? You want to help people, but you go about it the wrong way. My wife gives advice to people on Reddit. She hangs out in the, like I said, the freelancers, HR area and stuff like that. She gives advice to some young people there. That's weird. Why is that altimeter stuck on 0? Doesn't matter. I think we need to reduce our pitch here a little bit. Let's go back to -2. Right, I don't know if I want to do that, if I want to give my wife's name out there. She might not like it. Oopsie. Maybe we should go to this VOR and then go to the airport. That's probably the better idea. Dublin. 113.1. It's going to be a while before we pick it up, I think. Ooh, that's kind of neat. What was that new heading? 134. We'll make it 135. I don't stay here too long. Yeah. Yeah, my wife had the same issue with her mother, kind of. Oh, I don't know. It's probably, I don't remember exact words, but I remember the conversation. I remember having the conversation. I think I upset you. Does this have a DMU? Gumpy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when you're dealing with people with mental incapacities. Uh-oh. Something clicked. What did I click? Sometimes when you click up here, it'll activate things. Wingtail, de-icer, landing lights. Probably turn those off. Gotta remember to turn those back on though before I land. Beacon lights on. Yes, exactly. So whenever you get with somebody that you can't rationally communicate with, or that is irrational, and they're incapable of being rational, or they've got some kind of mental illness, if you view them as having mental illness, don't expect them to act normal. You can't, you know. So yeah, well, but sometimes they are normal. Yeah, sometimes they are, but you know what they are the other times, and so it's like people with bipolar disorder and stuff, and you're like, oh, they can act normal half the time. Yeah, and then you get upset when they say horrible things when they're having a manic downtime, and it's like, that's how they are. So if you look at them like that or realize that's how they are, you don't get as upset by the horrible things that they say that they wouldn't say if they were normal. World's full of broken people, man. We just do our best. And, you know, but you getting down on yourself earlier, you got a fucking roof over your head, you got food on your table, you know. Um, um, Compared to the rest of the world, you've got it made to compared to much of the rest of the world. Sometimes we have a hard. It's hard. It's difficult, especially when you have depression, to see outside your shell. You're trapped inside. It's a reflective. It's painted chrome on the inside, so all you can see is yourself shining back at you, and it's all distorted too. You gotta be able to look outside that shell. Oh yeah, they do. They definitely do, man. I always talk about planting seeds, like just ideas. You know, a lot of people, you give them a suggestion. The first thing, especially if they can take it as any kind of criticism. Anytime you give somebody criticism or you accuse somebody, their first instance is, "Fuck you, no," you know. But what I try to do, if somebody says something about my behavior or whatever, then I try and take a step back, and the initial response is, "Fuck you, no," that's what you feel on the inside. Then I try and take a step back and go, okay, let's look at this from the outside box and go, okay, uh, am I being a shithead here? Am I intending to be a shithead here? Can my actions and words be seen by others as being a shithead here? Maybe I'm being an unintentional shithead, or am I just being a shithead and fuck everybody else? Um, but sometimes you suggest things like maybe as an improvement of whatever, somebody's life or whatever, and they may not take it. It may just be like how to do your job or something. You're working, you got a coworker, and you say, hey man, you should probably do it like this because of this, and fuck you, man. You tell me how to fucking work. I was like, okay. And then they'll fucking think about it. The seed's planted, and it starts fucking dividing and crawling around their brain a little bit, and then they fucking go, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Gotta arch my back here. I have no fucking idea. I guess I can measure from Atlanta. What was that? 116.9. There we go. Let's flip that over. So 39 miles from Atlanta. We got 103 miles to get to from Atlanta. So that means we're about 60 miles from Dublin, VOR. We'll be picking it up soon. Yeah, it is. The other place to get to with people that are upsetting to you, if somebody is like an enemy or whatever, you've dubbed them an enemy, they've done something to aggrieve you, is to get to a point of indifference, because that way you're not wasting any more energy on them. I don't care what you do. I don't care whether you succeed or fail, that sort of thing, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to let you fucking trash my you use up my emotional I'm not going to waste any emotional energy on you. So, whatever you do for you, good, go and do for you, that's fine. Stretch my back. Squeeze that kidney a little bit. Time for a graham cracker. I'm like the toad. This is a Vice show. You ever watch that dude? The toad? He's a dude that sits on a couch with no shirt on. He paints his face green with like Mark's mustache and eyebrows and red lips. And there's people call him. He's a big boy. Big boy. Big boy. Hey, I'm picking it up. What's our heading, sir? Course to BR is 143. Turning right. 143. .48 miles. Damn it. Freudian. Fuck you, Dad. See, and here's the thing, man. Just try not to repeat the dysfunction of the parents. It's really hard to do. It's really hard to do. So I go back. Goes back to my saying of, you know what bad parents do to their kids? They fuck them up. You know what good parents do to their kids? They fuck them up. A little bit further right. Let's go 5 degrees. See if that catches it back in. 42 miles. Oh, these graham crackers are so good. You should go down to a corner store and get you a package of graham crackers. Yeah, see? Will he talk to you? A little humility goes a long way. Or do you talk to you and you say, fuck you, Dad? Some people are incapable of saying they're sorry and apologizing. But it's really liberating. You go further right. Still chasing it. Oh, wait a minute. That didn't come through, but hang on a second. Or it came through. I see it. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Do you want to talk to him? If you want to talk to him and make amends, you can reach out. He still may not have anything to do with you. But come on, man. It's 2024. This is the internet age. You can find anybody. Does he still talk to his mother? She might not tell you. I bet he still communicates with his mother, unless he considers her the same way he considers you. So we're going off on the 119 radial after we cross this VOR, 30 miles. And we got 54 miles after that. I got a buddy who got divorced after he retired. His wife wanted it. He didn't want it. And his son won't talk to him. He wasn't even shitty to his son. His daughter still talks to him. He used to talk about his divorce all the time, though. And so basically, he was mouthing the kid's mom, and he wasn't going to have that. So I think that's why his son stopped talking to him. I really need to change the my script for this radio so that some of these older planes, I can make some changes. Let's see what that fuel looks like. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Oh, no. Oh, no. Why? No. Shit. Uh-oh. God damn it. I think I was pulling from the right ox. Look at this shit. Right main, left main. Or they're both pulling out of the left main. These things might be labeled wrong. Let's see what you say. Woo! I said Douglas. So we're flying the Douglas, DC-3. Why the fuck wasn't that engine still working? Ah, fuck, it's 1 million. Fuck my life. On this airplane. So I think the lesson here, gentlemen and ladies, if there are any here, is that when you get in this airplane, before you take off, you cycle through the, because of Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think we've had this problem before, cycle through the fuel selector knobs, perhaps. Something was weird there. $11 miles from that VOR, and then we're going to go off on a 119 heading. How's our needle looking? A little more to the right. It's all about the adventure, man. The adventure of the aircraft. I have to look into something more modern. Maybe something, you know, that, what was that airplane? Lock that in there. There's a payware plane. Can't remember what it's called, but it kind of looks like a caravan. It was kind of a bush plane too. See if I can find it. Similar to the Pilatus, bit bigger. I wish they had the ability to just like mark all the airplanes I have no interest in renting at all or buying. Caravan. Ooh, caravan's kind of expensive. That'd be expensive rent. That's like, what would that be? Oh, it's only $280 to rent. What's caravan hold? Useful load 3657. I might have to stop after this flight. Stretch my system out. If I get 5 million saved up, I can rent a Embraer 146. Well, there's no need to rip people if they don't need to be ripped. Where the fuck is that airplane? I'm trying to find it here. I don't see it. You know what? I might not have it tagged up in the because it's a payware plane. I probably don't have it tagged in to show up. So let me go down that list. That's probably why. Uh-oh. I guess we're all right. Oh, that's right. We were going to go to a... Yeah, we passed that. 119. Let's see if I find this fucking airplane. It's a payware plane. Oh, they get the Mad Dog. I should put that in there. Oh, we gotta wait. Kodiak, that's it. Kodiak. Oh, come on. Continue. I love this song. Kodiak with a cargo pod. Kodiak with Tundra tires and cargo pod. All right, man. No, you're not being annoying. If you're in here, I just want you to get something positive out of it. Yeah, sometimes you gotta sleep, man. Sleep, let your brain reorganize. What happened during the day? How many miles? We gotta go 54 miles. Oh, we're on the needle, which means we probably got to steer right because I think the wind is out of the south. So let's go with the is that right? 5? Yeah. No, that'd be 5. 124. We'll start with a 5 degrees right. Yep. Get you some sleep. I'll probably go to sleep early tonight. 54 miles. And we're going 15. So we got 40 miles to go. Maybe we should start down. See if it breaks open for us. Maybe 3,000. Kick that off. And let's do a little downward pitch. And let's pull the power back, please, so we don't rip the wings off. Making a killing the graham crackers here. Ma'am, been sitting too long. Might have to take a naproxen. Oh, yeah, I just popped my back. Felt better. Sorry about that. I'm afflicted. I got the kidney stone problems. How's our altitude doing? 5, closing on 5. Great descent, looking good. Looks like we ought to be able to get underneath these things. Where are we showing the bases at over here? 33, 14 there, so splitting the difference. Destination says 34. What's the wind say at the destination? Calm. That's good. Altimeter 299.6. 299.6 it is. I just want to get on the ground and get the money. Get the money, get the money, get the money. Did anybody in here buy that new Duke yet? At the Just Flight website? Can't remember I can't remember who makes it. Just Flight's sponsoring it or putting it out or whatever. Saw Sim Caesar flying it the other day. I think I mean it's got the turbines, the turboprop, and it's got the piston prop. I probably personally be more drawn to the piston prop. However, I could probably get into the turbo too. It looks like a mushy cloud. Lock it in. 2 more degrees right. 30 miles and 54. So we're 24 miles out. Time to belly up. Flying sheds. Thought you were going to bed. Oh, we've hit 3,000 already. $34, 20 miles out. 20 miles away. Pretty much on the line. We're going to have to get down and scud. Well, scud run it. I have absolutely no for where I'm at. I see some power lines, maybe a creek. Not going to be a lot of, oops. Not a lot of detail out there to navigate. Are gummies legal there? I probably asked you this before. Let's turn it off. If gummy cannabis is legal, you should take those to sleep. It'll give you dreamless sleep. From what I understand. $14 miles out. Pretty damn toddies up. Since we're under the scud, and we concentrate on our lateral navigations. $14 miles. Yeah. Is there any push to get him legalized there? They're working on getting it down, like on the federal level here, to the opposite end of the category or whatever it is. Finally, 43 miles. I gotta watch my trying to watch my navigation here. $10 miles away. Let's see, from east to west. I don't know if I've crossed it yet. There's some power lines running through here. That's a railroad line there. I don't see a railroad line. I see a road. That could be it. Is that a road? Maybe no, that's a road. That's a road. That could be it. That could be that road. Can't Canucci River might be off my left, maybe somewhere. Oh, I see some water. Am I getting ready to cross the Canucci River? Still on it. 46 miles. We got to go 54. It depends on the state, what state you're in here, on whether you can have it recreational or medical. I go 45 minutes west over to Illinois. It's recreational over there. It's completely illegal in my state. Yeah, go to sleep. Eat a potato or a bagel or some pasta or something, and then go lay down. I'll put you out. $48. All right, night. Is that the airport? That looks like an airport. It's an east-west airport. I think it's it. I don't know if I saw that river or not. $49 miles, 50 miles now actually. So 4 more miles. That's got to be it. Needles there. Let's double check the wind. Oops. Showing calm on the world. All right, later. I want to end this stream before you leave. All right, we got to have a soft landing here. We need a soft landing. We got breakable cargo on board. And I'm going to go ahead and just enter the left downwind here, and we'll land on the west runway. I don't know what it is. It could be 270. It could be 260. Haven't looked that deep into it. Pull it back till it beeps. Back it off a bit. Oh, look, that's that river. Runs right past the south side of that airport. Make it noisy. This is where the track IR comes in real handy, right? fucking gliding in, man. Fuck it. Easy, easy, easy. Kiss it, kiss it. Smell it, kiss it, kiss it.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
What do we get? What do we get?
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
Come on back, come on back, come on back. Oh shit, she's getting scary. She's getting wonky. Still gig me for that 30 knot taxi speed at 30 knots. See, that's just wrong. 103 on the landing. We did it. Looks like we made the call. No, we didn't. That was kind of tailwind. I don't know what Microsoft was calling it. Maybe that's why I got squirrely.
Stand by, pilot. Cargo unloading.
Whoop, whoop.
Transporter from dispatch. Everything seems okay. The customer looks happy. Mission ended.
Yay, customer's happy. That's all we care about.
Start your engine.
No, I don't want to. So here's where we are now. $940,000. You got a finance log? I don't know. We're not financing anything. What's our captain log? Let's see. Landing. Reward. Ooh, there's some big ones there. Most used aircraft. Oh, let's see. Where's the DC-3? DC-3 is a gray, so this is where we're at here. The blue was the Antonov, so we used that the most. This is probably, we had 10 flights. Oh, so yeah, we had 2 of them. And the PA-28. Wait, what's this? What's the pink one? Airplane Heaven. Mid. Oh, because the modern. So we had the modern one. No, wait a minute. That was this blue one. Oh, that must have been the one I crashed. The one flight where I ripped the wings off. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Where's the money logs at? Where's it show? Is it under here? Oh wait, that's the mission map. Oh wait a minute. We gotta go all time. There we go. That's more accurate. Wonder if they got the Duke in yet. Let's see. Duke. I bet they do. Yeah, black square Duke. Look at that. They got him. I should put him in. Because I'm probably going to pick it up. All right. I'm going to end the stream. Let's see. Yes, exit NeoFly. All right. Well, thanks for everyone who hung out and watched and shit. Me dance all over the fucking runway and airport. Some cases, the entire airport with his DC-3. I gotta find a better, kinder, gentler, or maybe just better instrumentation. A DC-3 with. I'll have to see if there's one out there. Just give me an HSI, man. Let me fly some modern shit. They do have the modern one, but I don't think it has an HSI. I'll have to look at it. All right. What time is it? It's 9:16. Okie dokie. I'm out. Later. Bye.